Yeah.
Party rock.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All that stuff.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 Hit Combo Podcast. My name is Matt. I'm here with Tam and Andy. What's up, guys?
Nothing. Just hanging out, living life. Tired as fuck.
Yeah, you sound like you look tired. Actually, you can see it in your eyes. It's like it gets the dark areas, but then when you start to see the lines, you're like, oh yeah, they're tired.
I have
Why are you so tired, Tam?
a couple friends back in town from Collage, and we were like, let's hang out. And like I had work at 8 o'clock yesterday, and so I went from 8 to 7, and then I hung out with them and stayed up till 5 o'clock this morning, and then got up to do a fucking podcast. I mean, an awesome podcast. So, like right now, I'm spectacular. Like I'm hitting that. I'm like buzzed off no sleep.
Oh,
But later, back at work, I'm gonna be drunk. I'm gonna be so shit faced because how tired I am.
what is? All right, that's a good good opening conversation topic. What's the longest you've stayed up? And fuck you.
You turn around to me immediately.
Yeah, like I asked the question, and then I'm like, oh yeah, you've recorded this on social media.
Yes, I have.
Yes. So, I guess we'll start with Matt then. What's the longest you've stayed up?
63 hours.
Holy fuck!
And that's not for fun.
Go on.
How was the experience?
Well,
I was tired.
Because I barely make it to double digits.
is there a story behind it?
I suck at sleeping. That's a fucking
Oh.
story behind
Oh,
it.
Oh, okay.
okay. All right. I didn't know. Like mine has a big, long, convoluted story behind it. So
I see. Well, enlighten us.
Do you like shoot NyQuil into your veins in order to get yourself to calm down, get the shakes off?
It's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. Just inject it directly into your
dude,
thigh.
if you go to Sam's, you can bulk buy
I could.
Costco 128 ounce.
Yeah, great
Made
idea.
for chugging. It's got
Made for chugging.
it's got one of those shotgun tabs.
like a sippy cup.
Yeah. Mine was like 45 hours.
45.
Yeah. I closed at Panera. You might remember this, man. This was a Wade story.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I closed at Panera's, went out with some people from work, a crazy guy, a crazy chick, and a normal chick.
Okay.
Pete's, Nicole Kraft, and Wade. You remember those?
I don't know Nicole.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. She's like
okay.
Council Tucky.
All right.
Kentucky. And so at the time, I was trying to tap Pete's, which didn't work out, but whatever. It was winter, so Pete's Jets, and I'm like, fuck, now I'm just left with these two people.
Who am I going to tap now? Wade?
Yeah. And Wade had brought Nicole, and Nicole's getting like a rapey vibe from Wade.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what?
Yeah. A rapey vibe.
Rapey vibe?
Yeah.
Nice.
She used the word rape. Like, I initially was just like, no, I don't want to take you home. I just want to go home and sleep because I had to open the next morning. And so she used the rapey word. I'm like, oh, God damn it.
Look, I'm getting a rapey vibe from Wade.
Yeah. And I'm like, God,
fine.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it. Now that.
God damn it, you're my
That'd
problem.
be-
Get
yeah.
in.
Yeah. So she gets in, and Wade, could have outbursts.
Yes.
Yeah. So he was already drunk,
Uh-huh.
and he thought he was going to take her home, and then she just ends up just walking to my car, and I was starting to black out by then, so I should have been driving, but
And you weren't, obviously. You had...
this was a dark time.
Yeah,
for me.
you're saying Nicole completely sober drove your car to her house and
Let me.
you slept on the couch.
I didn't sleep at all.
that's
So
right.
he comes
That's
up.
the whole point of the
Yeah.
story.
You sat on the couch.
He comes up to the window, and I thought he was about to punch my window. Like out because he's like, "Wow!" He started getting mad that she didn't want to go home with him. So then I was blacking out, and then the next thing I like come back into focus. I see his truck going down like backwards the street in front of me,
Okay.
and then I like kind of blacked out.
Oh, you said this was winter, so
Yeah.
was he
I
sliding?
think he was sliding, but he
Oh
was
my
like
God.
so angry that he was like spinning it with the truck and everything.
All right.
So,
So,
I see it going
Scary.
backwards. Yeah.
so
so then-
alcohol and ice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so I was like, I need caffeine. I gotta like.
Gotta get caffeine.
Yeah. So there was a
Gotta do a
high
little
V
bump.
just right up the street. So I go up to the high V, get a Red Bull.
I gotta make
really
another
quick.
stop.
Yeah. I get the Red Bull really quick. Power chug that on my walk back out to the car. I get to the car and the chicks is just peeing outside of my car, like door open, just peeing in the snow. And I'm like, hey. She's like, I had to go. Okay.
There's a store right here.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that
They
was
probably
the
have a bathroom in there.
So then we get back in and we're driving and I got lost. And so thankfully, like I had gotten my iPhone like a week before. So I just used the maps on there. And it's like,
Oh yeah, great
Getting
idea.
fucking
Remember
lost.
what happened on those maps with us?
yeah.
We were looking for a liquor store and it sent us to a vet.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah.
So I was able to find my way home, but she had passed out. So I could not wake her up, like for the life of me.
She's dead.
like I tried like flicking her the head. I was like,
I was.
wake up.
Flicking what?
Wait a
Her
minute. What are
head.
you flicking?
Oh, surprise. And so I didn't know what to do with
that
her.
doesn't wake her up. Nothing will.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't know
true.
what to do with her, so I took her back to my parents. But it was like 3 in the morning, so I just put her on the couch. I stayed up to make sure she didn't like throw up and like
Die.
die. And so she finally wakes up at like we both had to open, but
Oh God.
So it was like 5:00 when we were supposed to be there,
Uh-huh.
and she finally wakes up and she's able to tell me her address. So I had to take her down to like 13th and Martha or something.
Oh God.
And then go back to Panera and work. And then I worked a double shift because I had already agreed.
Oh Jesus.
And then
What are you doing going out then?
pussy. Yeah, so then I worked that whole day, and then I think I crashed that like whole next day. So
Yeah, I'd imagine. God, you had to go to like 13th and Martha.
yeah, it was a bitch.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then back to Panera at Oakview. So what about you, Tam?
And no one drove drunk.
No
Not
one
a
at
single
all.
person.
A lesson learned from that.
The only one that like comes to mind would be I was working at San Mine. We had a sleepover, so I had to
Wait, this is the complete opposite of what we're talking about.
what?
We're talking about staying up.
Yeah,
You're at a
well,
sleepover.
Well, I was in charge, so I had to stay up and
You're-
watch all the kids.
You're at a sleepover.
Yeah, but I, being an employee of San Mine, am not allowed to sleep at the sleepover.
You had to watch a bunch of sleeping kids.
Yes.
That's sad.
Yeah. Record them, in fact.
What?
If
Excuse
you,
me.
If you want, I have a Patreon that you can come and see all the.
I don't think I do want that.
Tam watches tots. That's what it's called.
I'm intrigued.
You know, it'd be funny if you're just over there reviewing the toddlers.
He sleeps restlessly, but you know he's sleeping well.
Ooh, she's very still. Very still. Oop, she's kicking her leg. She might be running in her dreams. From, never mind. But no, I had to, like, I slept just like a tad before, because like I knew this was gonna take up my whole
You
day.
slept
the
at
next
Tam
day.
before?
A Tam, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I got there at like, I don't know, 8:00 at night, and then no, it was 7. It was definitely 7, and then babysat these fuckers all throughout the night, and then I had to work at Sanmai the next day, immediately. Like the sleepover got done at 7, classes started at 8. So I was like, all right, sweet. So then after the sleepover, I then had to go to work at Underground. So I then went to work until 7, and then my girlfriend wanted to hang out. And so I was like, yeah, let's do that now.
Fuck no.
We've reached the point of no return. We've hit our 4th wind. Let's go. That's like the only time I can think of. But fuck, yeah, I didn't do anything on Underground. I was so fucking exhausted.
That's
Just like today. Today, I will not do anything on Underground.
Good.
Not because I'm tired, but because I have that choice now.
Good.
I've worked there long enough to have just enough tenure to get in trouble for it once, and then have to work again.
Nice.
Did you guys watch that Fisto video I put on our
I
podcast
did.
page?
I enjoyed
Oh
that.
my god, that's so fucking funny.
For a second there, it took me a second there. I was like, is this legitimate lore? Like complete, like
Yeah.
put together from all the games? But then I'm like, oh wait, this is just machinima. But
Yeah.
still, it was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my god damn, that was funny. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen on YouTube.
Were you crying?
Yes.
Were you LMAO? LMAFAO?
LMFAO.
Laugh my fucking ass off.
Yeah.
Party rock
Yeah,
is in the
sure.
house
Uh-huh.
tonight.
Yeah. All that stuff. No, but I did watch it like 3 times.
I have this new thing now. I found this guy that posts "You Laugh, You Lose" compilations from 4chan on YouTube, but it's all the WebMs, which
okay.
the iPhone can't do WebMs, which
Yeah.
sucks. So it's really nice, but he posts like twice a week. So I'll just sit at my desk and watch like 15 minutes of memes and WebMs. It's great. And I also run a VPN off their wireless. It's fantastic.
Oh,
Is
no.
it
Nothing
not-
is blocked.
Is it not possible at all to get WebMs on your iPhone?
I haven't tried it with Google Chrome on iPhone, but otherwise, no.
Okay, because there are a lot of GIFs, super clean, safe for work GIFs that I look at on 4chan that like
Don't load.
they end up being WebMs, and I'm like, fuck.
Mhm.
Now I have to like move. Empty out my left hand and do something about this.
We're gonna try
Nice.
now, Tim.
Last thing I want to mention before we get into gaming, did you guys see that I platinumed Fallout 4?
No.
No,
I did.
that's
Nice.
fucking awesome, dude.
What was
Although-
the last achievement? What was the last achieve?
The last achieve was hooked, kill 30 Far Harbor creatures.
Nice.
Oh, sick.
Which I thought I would get that just playing Far Harbor, but they don't really use their unique creatures that much.
Oh, all right.
And
Hey, what'd you think of the DLC? Because I'm about to, after I finish Uncharted, I'm about to jump in.
It was pretty good. I liked it, but the when you get to the segments with Dima's memories,
Yeah.
just turn off the game, find a gun, and shoot yourself in the face.
All right. Okay.
In real life,
Yes.
perfect. That was on my to-do list anyways.
After work today, just
Yeah.
But you get an achievement for killing 30 of the unique creatures. But there's a bunch of feral ghouls. Those obviously don't count. They're not unique. There's a bunch of Mirelurks. They don't count, obviously. Then they have these new like human enemies called trappers, but they don't count. The only ones that count are the anglers and gulpers. And you just don't find enough.
all right. How's the area though? Is it pretty big? The new area?
Yeah,
Good.
it's pretty big. It's pretty spoopy.
Lots of stuff to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Good. 'Cause yeah, like I'm gonna finish Uncharted, which I'm enjoying. Pretty good.
And I like that there's a lot to do with the Children of the Atom.
Oh, good, because
yeah.
I felt they were really underused.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. They were really underused, but they're one of like, I guess you would say the 3 factions in Far Harbor.
Sweet. Cool. I'm excited.
Mhm.
And by the time I think by the time I get to and finish Uncharted, like playing in multiplayer, everything, I think mods will be out too, so then I can dick around with that.
Nice.
Did you see the traffic? Xbox One mods generated 50% or 50 or 500% more 50
That's
times more bandwidth than PC mods have.
Really?
Yeah, which I think is just crazy.
I'd imagine, because I would assume most people using PC mods just use them through Nexus.
Oh, yep, that
Because
makes sense.
they've been on Nexus since the game came out.
Yeah,
At least that's where I always go, is Nexus.
but now it's like mods are like official now.
Yeah,
So
the only
that's
one I
awesome.
got actually off Bethesda was the unofficial Fallout 4 patch.
Oh yeah, those
that-
are always good.
Yeah, because I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll check the mods, and that was like the top downloaded mod.
Yep,
I'm
that's
like,
always.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'll be in the consoles, unofficial patches. That'd be crazy.
It's on Xbox, I believe.
Then
Yeah.
it'll be on 4. Oh, that's awesome.
Yay!
This is so cool. This is
Yeah.
like the first time mods have ever been on a console.
It's pretty cool.
Finally, we're part of the big leagues now.
Yeah. There are some glorious PC Master Race people that, have already been using mods.
I'm just, dude. I don't.
He's so angry.
I'm not angry. It's just it's really expensive to keep up with the PC Master Race, and because I would have, for me to get into it, I would have to build a completely new. I wouldn't have to. I don't have anything to swap out. It would have to
Right.
be new.
But you can build a pretty comparative PC for about $500.
I know.
I'd have
But
to
I also just paid for a honeymoon,
Wow.
so that was 40.
get your priorities straight,
Fours.
dickweed.
We're mostly talking about whether or not they're comparable to consoles.
I know. But just I know, and I like I guess I just like the ease of console.
Plus-
honestly.
Why would I get a computer when I have a Wii U?
Oh, great point.
Speaking of Wii U, grabbed 2 more amiibos today.
Nice.
Or not today, but yesterday, but whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's Mega Man and Shulk.
Oh,
Who?
nice.
Yeah.
Mega Man and who?
Shulk.
Who?
Shulk.
Still.
You've never heard of the Incredible Shulk? He's an Avengers character.
Nope.
He gets green. And he's like, I'm really feeling it.
He's like backslash.
This is the Monado's power.
Hi.
I'm British.
Into gaming.
Oi, governor.
Ravioli, ravioli. Give me the gameioli. Here we go! This is gaming news on 3-Hit Combo.
Sorry.
All right, so I'm assuming that the 4chan board you go to is Handsome Men, right?
Yes.
Or hentai alternative.
We can just say both.
So, I'm sure everyone knows about Project M.
Project Melee?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. Project M. There's also Project B.
I've seen it.
Yep.
So fucking awesome.
What is it? All right.
It adds things from Smash Bros. Brawl to Melee. And recently they've updated it with tripping.
Because that's what we need to do to a fighting game. Make it a little bit more random.
Oh, that's great.
I remember going back and watching old videos of like the 5 gods from Melee
Uh-huh.
trying to play Brawl like when it first came out. Oh, you have never seen more angry people. Whenever
It's not the same king.
like somebody will lose the whole stock because their character
Uh-huh.
randomly tripped in front of their opponent when they were trying to like go in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so fucking funny, dude.
They're also working on adding air dodge canceling to Melee.
Wow,
All right.
that's cool.
Interesting. No Man's Sky launch bumped up a couple days in the UK.
Oh, well,
So,
that's nice.
from August 12th to August 10th.
Cannot wait to get my UK copy 2 days earlier.
August
Okay,
9th in North
so
America.
you can view WebMs with Chrome on iPhone, but you need to click download when it opens, and then you have to open it in like VLC player.
Oh my god.
So you can't have multiple tabs open.
Worth it.
But yeah, it's a possibility.
All right, now if I'm applying lubricant to my hand, does the button still work?
But yeah, you have to do a couple more button hits. That's all.
Oh, okay.
So, No Man's Sky. I can't tell whether or not I want that game.
I'm actually pretty sold on it. I'm gonna buy it. So you could just wait till like maybe I get.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
I
about
love the idea of intergalactic exploration, but
Minecraft in space.
I know, but when I see it, they say like, oh, there's a bunch of different worlds, but every time I've played one of these like exploring games, there's like 10 worlds and they're all palette swapped.
Yeah.
And I'm just worried because I have, can't show all the worlds, I guess, but
Yeah.
I'm just worried that I'm going to get in there and then 4 hours in, I'm like, oh, I've seen all these.
That's how I felt with Minecraft, and just because I played early on when there wasn't that many biomes.
Yeah.
But I'm still really sold on the idea. The gameplay I've seen, I myself personally think it looks really fun. So
Yeah.
I'm still sold on it, and I'm gonna get it on launch day because I'm like right next to the Furniture Mart. It's amazing, and you can get it for like $3 cheaper sometimes.
Yeah.
Launch games.
Yeah, like I watched the 20-minute gameplay trailer or something, and it just like it was alright, but it was just kind of like
The game also looks like it was made for VR.
it kind of. You know what I think the biggest knock on it is for me. It reminds me of Spore.
It does. The animals do look like something from Spore.
And when I see that, I'm just like, oh.
But apparently there's supposed to be a bunch of different races. Like there's
Yeah.
robot worlds and stuff, and that'd be robot world. I think would be sweet.
I don't like
Robots
the way
are
you
cool.
said race.
Yeah, yeah.
My girlfriend is very excited for the game, so I'm definitely gonna get it, even if I don't play it, just to like
It
nurture and keep growing her enthusiasm for video games.
Man, I wish Camilla was like that. I can get her to watch. She's watching me play that 1886 The Order.
Yeah,
Now.
You could marry me.
I know that'd work out. Just two bros.
Just two
hanging
bros
out.
broing out.
Every once in a while, you got to touch tips just to make one feel loved, but otherwise, just two
Well,
bros.
it's only
hanging
gay if the
out.
balls touch.
Yeah.
right. I learned that in wrestling camp. My coach taught me.
Let me show you what's gay.
Now this is gay.
Thanks, coach.
Asked him
No. Call me captain.
Well, speaking of gay, Steam Key giveaway turns ugly as dev bashes LGBT people in America.
What?
So Dream Games was giving away Steam keys for its game Operation Caucasus. Something.
All right.
I mean, cock's even in the name. Jeez. Anyway, so they were
Spelled like cock?
no.
No.
So they were giving away Steam keys for their game. You just had to message them on Facebook and had to be like, "Yo, give me a key."
Nerd.
Apparently, these guys are really not fond of people they assume to be of the LGBT community,
Oh.
because one of the posts here was the developer offered free keys of the game on Facebook. The scheme was to send a message requesting the key. By asking, I received a negative saying they do not support the LGBT cause. He says I use rainbow colors in my profile picture, and kindly asked me to go fuck myself.
Oh my god.
At least they were polite about it.
And so I'm thinking here, like, okay, so the so the director is a dick, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Dream Games, the creator, came out with a statement. And they said, "We feel very sad about the situation we've been in the last few days. The truth is, we have never supported and will never support the LGBT. And we feel bad for those people, even if they feel happy about themselves."
Holy fuck. Dude, talking shit.
Yeah. They give no fucks.
They really don't. What else did they say here? There's
Holy
a screenshot.
crap.
So this is probably gonna be hard to listen to because the spelling is just so fucked up. But this is for verbatim. "We're real human. We can't change our beliefs. You're a Christian. You can't support LGBT. You're not following any religion. There's no reason for the support LGBT for you. In America, your parents teach you wrong. This is not the true way. If you'll understand it, you'll be a real human. If you'll not understand that, you'll be just a mutation version of human."
I didn't understand.
Who said this?
That's the developer on Steam. Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't even those aren't even like the right words to put together to form a paragraph, you know.
Are they from the United States? Are they a US developer?
That is a fantastic question.
What's their name? I'll look it up.
Dream Games.
Dream Games. All right.
Last time I searched Dream Games very briefly, and it was coming up with kind of other stuff. So you might have to put developer or something there.
Their first game was a Hitler simulator.
They also said to a player named Cyberman, "Cyberman, we do not need their and your money. If you're there from LGBT, you don't like our this decide, you can flag this game. This is your free will. And this decide, our free will." Wow.
Was he hacked? Is that what happened?
That's a pretty long and sustained hack, if that's the case.
That's pretty crazy, dude.
Dude,
Like-
I've never seen a company like...
Give no treat their.
I've never seen a company as a whole, like the entire company, just be colossal assholes like this.
That's like
I've seen people, from companies.
in the job resume.
And the thing
Good
is
job,
here,
everybody.
they actually fired couple people. I'm trying to figure it out, but fired a couple people to do with this. But then they're just like, yeah, well, we fired them, but we're just gonna take up the slack.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, homos.
There was a really funny joke that Aziz Ansari said about like racist. Like, there's one time this like Asian friend got his keys locked out of his car. He called a locksmith. He's like, "Hey, my name's Johnny Wynn." And the locksmith's like, "Are you Asian?" And the dude's like, "Yeah, why?" And he goes, "I don't help Asians." And just hangs up the phone. And Aziz was like, "I wonder how many calls he has to be has to get before he's like, fuck, I've lost 10 grand this month from being a total racist."
That's
and then
so
like
funny.
that starts its own racial slur.
Yeah.
It's like, "God, you fucking Asian, why don't you fucking find your keys, huh?" Sorry, funny dude.
Yeah. So, Dream Games, total dicks. All right. Anyway, while Andy's still looking that up, let's go.
Dude,
to technology.
You're right. It's really
I
actually
know.
hard to find some info.
I
on this.
told you. Yeah.
Probably because they don't exist. They
Yeah.
they paid the $5 for a license on Steam, for some really solid Photoshop work, and just out there trolling.
The hype machine is overloaded and our wallets are empty.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. She can't take any more.
This is Technology News.
All right. Well, while we're on this, there was an anti-Semitic Chrome extension.
Oh god.
What it would do is it would surround the names of people suspected of being Jewish with 4 parentheses. Now, this extension was banned from the Chrome store eventually. The extension had approximately 2,500 users who had compiled a list of nearly 8,800 names.
Oh, okay, that's not as big as I thought it was going to
Yeah,
be. I was
gonna be-
expecting
gonna
like
be huge.
88,000. Like, God, that was fast.
Now,
It was called the coincidence detector.
you know how like the infinite universe theory is like anything and everything happens in every universe. I feel like the internet in our timeline
It's like trying to get everything over with.
is
Because it
the
seems like
infinite
everything is happening at once.
Everything's happening on the internet. It has happened on the internet, and everything will happen on the internet.
You know, I had a theory that a lot of the stuff on the internet was like, back in the day when like 4chan was new and we were like teenagers. I feel like those kids like looked up and they were like, they saw us trolling, and they're like, "That's real." Like,
Oh, yeah.
they really believe this stuff, and then they grew up, and now it's our fault that they're all over here being racist as hell, and we're like, no. It was the heydays of 4chan, man. We weren't serious.
Yeah, it's not getting like crazy political, but there's going on 4chan recently. It's pretty Trump loving right now. It's kind of
That's kind of one of the things I'm talking about. I'm like, are you guys serious?
yeah. I was like,
Like, back in the day, we were trolling.
I think these shit posts are quite funny, and Spider-Man threads are the only reason I don't hang myself every day. So I just
Oh, I can get down on a good Spider-Man thread every once in a while.
on my old smartphone, I had like 20 gifs of Spider-Man threads, like, and I just throw them into Facebook group chats, like, let's get this started, and then I would be the only one to post, and I'd cry, but delivered high quality memes, the memes, so that's what matters. That's what matters.
So there's work going on at Harvard to make cell phone cameras better than DSLR cameras.
Then what? What was that going?
DSLR cameras.
What is that?
Good cameras.
Professional cameras.
Professional cameras.
Digital
Pro.
single lens reflex.
Oh, okay.
Wow, what was that? No, I'm serious. What was that? You really went into that there.
Digital single lens reflex.
Ah.
DSLR.
I didn't know that. Anyway, so there's research being done at Harvard. What they're doing is they're taking the curved surface of a glass lens that focuses incoming light into a camera's digital sensor. Now, the more precise that is, the better the image will produce. What they're doing is instead of using like glass, they're using titanium dioxide,
All right.
which is I guess what do they call it? It's a layer of it's used as a layer on top of a layer of transparent quartz
Jesus.
that's completely covered in tiny towers made of titanium dioxide. When arranged in specific patterns, those complex towers can focus light exactly like a glass lens does, except that the tiny metal lenses end up being thinner than a human hair and weigh almost nothing. So they're better at focusing.
Oh,
Gee, to build that, dude, that's insane.
iPhone 7's gonna cost 16 grand. That's all I heard.
That's gonna be my next phone. Is the 7? I'm pretty excited. But there's been rumors that the 7 Plus is gonna have 2 lenses. So then it'll like take 2 pictures and stitch it together and create like SLR quality.
Oh, maybe you'll be able to like watch WebMs without hassle on the next
Oh
one.
my god, let's fucking hope.
I think the greatest thing they could do on the iPhone would do like default programs.
Greatest thing they can do on the iPhone is make an Android. Oh, pow, 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 shots fired.
All right, I don't want to get into news. This is gonna be our last topic.
Oh, good. Speaking of Android,
Dude, we are Segway masters today.
how to listen and delete everything you've ever said to Google. Now,
Okay.
you see, when you say, okay, Google, you don't just say something to your phone. It records it.
Oof. Oof.
I'm pretty sure Siri does the same.
Does Siri do the same thing?
I wouldn't doubt it.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Fuck.
It really would not surprise me.
Fuck.
Siri, look up big Japanese boobs.
Yeah.
There's a really funny joke about Cortana and having Cortana look up Rule 34 about
Yeah.
herself.
Look up Rule 34 Katana.
No.
Do it. Well, don't
This is a
fret,
jerk
because you
girl.
can listen to and delete those recordings.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, you
Let's
can
go on
listen to-
yours.
I probably have like one, and it's like practicing the Google thing.
Okay, Google, take a picture of my dick.
Okay, Google, blow it up. Make it bigger.
Okay, Google, change the contact name of Andy Myers to Andy, my waifu.
Dude, are you afraid about CEO Marissa Mayer? Yahoo
No,
CEO?
she will
Yahoo
be fine.
CEO Marissa
Yahoo
Mayer.
CEO Marissa Mayer will be fine.
What's happening with Yahoo CEO
She
Marissa
may be
Mayer?
outed.
She won't be out.
She won't be Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer for much longer.
She won't be. You know what I'm going to start calling her, though? Is
Former.
the artist formerly known as Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer.
Good stuff.
So what you can do is you can go into the voice and audio activity page, start deleting all those recordings. You can delete them individually or all at once. Just click More, Delete Options, Advanced to get there. Each file will also have a plain text transcript and recording information associated with it as per usual.
Wow,
I would not doubt it if Siri doesn't do the same fucking thing.
I'm sure. But it's not like there's anything incriminating on mine.
I know. I ask Siri dumb shit I see on the internet, and then that's about it. So
I just call her a dumb bitch every time she activates. So there's a lot of me hating Siri.
Siri can learn. Siri can love. Siri can hate.
It's never okay.
She just starts fucking your phone up. Starts sending texts to Abby that you never sent.
I want to break up. I love Siri now.
Don't bother calling.
Yeah.
She blocks it. And was like, oh god, Siri's learned. We got Skynet.
All right, that's all I have for technology.
Do the news. From all around the world.
Great Odin's Raven.
And Florida.
So damn hot.
This is news.
All right, first of all, I just want to point out a couple things in the story before I do it. First of all, the story's titled, Stoned Man Calls Cops After Mistaking Dog Bite for Gunshot Wound. I just want to mention, though, that this has 420 shares.
Awesome.
Read that headline again.
Stoned Man Calls Cops After Mistaking Dog Bite for Gunshot Wound.
Oh, okay. Go on. I've processed that now.
1, does he own a dog? 2, does he own a gun?
He shot the good dog, or he shot the dog bite.
He shot the dog. This shit's itchy.
So this was in Groesbeck, Texas.
Yeah.
The police department posted on their Facebook page, to quell the rumor concerning a reported shooting today, I want to offer this a brief explanation. We responded to a report of a shooting at a local mobile home park. Officer Cox arrived on the scene first and was flagged down by a male who stated he believed he had been shot in the left buttock while sitting on a porch. Ah, okay. He had been shot while sitting. All right. During the course of the investigation, it was determined the victim had been smoking marijuana on the porch as the thunderstorm passed through the area. The loud thunder scared one of the dogs, causing it to nip the victim in the left buttocks. He believed he had been shot and subsequently called police.
That's so fucking funny.
He was treated at the scene by EMS and released.
Oh, hey, that's nice. They probably gave him a fine, honestly.
Believe he'd been shot.
That's great. Does it say what kind of dog he has? Like,
No, it doesn't.
do you think it was like an instant right there? He's like, felt it was like, "Ah!" Or did he even like
911,
check
my
it out?
dog shot me.
Yeah, like, well, I assume it was probably thunder.
Yeah.
And then dog bit, and he thought the gunshot was the thunder because he must have been smoking some crazy shit if he thought that happened.
All right.
Because I'm pretty sure a gunshot significantly hurts more than a dog bite.
It's gotta.
In my Little Dragons class, my 3 to 6-year-old class at work at the martial arts school, what we're working on right now, talking about overall month, is weather. And I just told them that there's no reason to be afraid of thunder. But I have to go back with an asterisk and be like, unless you're high and you have a dog.
Bring a picture. Be like,
This is it, dude. This is it.
So there's an Indian man obsessed with getting Guinness World Records.
ooh, how many does he have?
He has more than 20 records.
Whoa.
Dang,
What's
yeah.
the max records that you can have as a record?
I bet they don't have one.
He's gotten world records like having 366 flags tattooed on his body.
What? How big are they? 366. Even if they're like small, that's
Post-
still
that's still
stamp
some
size.
real estate.
Yeah.
You're giving up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So he set
It's
a
a
new
back
Guinness
and
World
butt.
Record. He was setting the world record for putting the most drinking straws in his mouth.
Is there a picture?
Yeah, there's like a thumbnail to a video.
That looks exactly.
Yeah, just a bunch of
Exactly, yeah,
bunch
fucking-
of drinking straws,
And they're
So-
all neon, of course. They're
Yeah.
not like the simple white ones.
So he put 500 drinking straws and more than 50 burning candles in his mouth. To do this, he had all his teeth removed.
Do you guys ever think about? Have you ever had this thought about it? I usually do it when I'm having cavities. Having all your teeth just get pulled out and just have dentures.
I've never had that thought.
Literally
I've had
never.
nightmares where I don't
Oh
have
my
teeth.
god,
Yeah.
Matt,
Because
don't talk about
if
that.
you
Yeah,
have-
I will.
if you have dentures, you never have to worry about cavities again. The technology form's really good now.
Oh, yeah?
And they'll only get better.
This sounds like.
And your teeth will always look good.
Have you seen Wall-E?
I have seen Wall-E.
Where all the people are like fat in the fucking chairs?
Yeah.
That's the first step right there, dude.
Yeah, remove
What
your
if we
teeth
just
and put
pulled
in
out
fake
all of our
ones.
fucking teeth and got fake ones.
But you don't have to worry about cavities anymore.
Yeah, listen.
I think you're on the wrong side of history
pain.
for this one.
I can't even afford to get my wisdom teeth out, let alone the whole mouth.
Plus, like, I like.
You know
my-
how much that's going to cost?
Sure is.
Remove all the teeth and give me dentures.
I've already hit my deductible on my insurance, so
Oh, dude. Fucking.
Actually, I think I have to prove that I need dentures. It's just an idea. I think my teeth would have to be like black and falling out for me to actually like consider it.
I'll just
But-
bust you in the
punch,
mouth
yeah.
with my dick.
The problem with
That
this whole
Goldberg
conversation is that if we had it, 4 months ago, I still could have been all high horse, being like, I've never had a cavity. But I had one in February, so.
Well, I've never had a cat. Ow.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, when they were doing the exam, they kind of take that thing and press on your tooth and
Oh, he goes
kind of sticks.
"Wow." Yeah.
And they were doing that, and it was kind of sticky. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh shit.
You feel that right there? That's a cavity. I was like, no! I just slapped her.
Just hit her.
You just start freaking, just trashing everything
Yeah.
around you. No.
Like a bull in a china shop. Just freaking the fuck out.
So, When I was younger, I got sealants put on my teeth, which, help prevent cavities. Anyway, so 2 of them had worn off, and one of them was the cavity tooth. And also, I needed a root canal.
Traitor.
I've had 2 now on my front teeth because I hit them on a trampoline when I was younger.
Ooh.
It's really not that bad on the front teeth. They don't
That
have
makes
to.
sense.
They don't have to give you a cap. They just drill into the back of it, do their work, and then put cement on the
that's
back,
true.
and
Teeth
eventually,
actually hurt right now.
wears down.
I'm just gonna go into your car and be like,
The root canal was easier than the filling. The root canal, she's like, oh yeah, take some ibuprofen for a couple days. The root canal never hurt. The goddamn filling hurt like a bitch because I'd chew and like something it would hit down on the filling.
Yeah.
Dude, like 2 hours later, I could chew just fine with my front teeth where I had the root canal, but the damn filling, things kept fucking hitting it.
First world problem.
I know. Yeah. So I had the root canal, and then I had the filling, and then I had those 2 teeth resealed. And then, like a week later, I went to go see how much it would cost me to get my wisdom teeth out. And they're like, "Have you already had dental work done this year?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Yeah, you've got like $50. Try again next year." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I've been doing that since I was 16, but all right.
Yeah. I thankfully with my job got pretty decent insurance. I'm happy.
I mean, I have decent insurance. It's just I keep using it all.
I just do like regular checkups, and then once or twice, or actually probably about once a year, I have one cavity. So otherwise, I don't use it. So I mean, if I ever had that option, hey,
Yeah, hey. You want to schedule your wisdom teeth getting taken out so I could take your place?
they know me enough now.
They know you. Well, go to a new dentist's office.
Just wear a mustache.
that's
The
true.
next time you
Yeah.
go in there, Andy, wear a mustache, and then
I'll wear a
and then
mustache when I go
I'll
in.
wear a mustache.
Yeah.
Like you look different.
Oh,
Like,
Andy Meyer is here to get those wisdom teeth taken out, huh?
why do you sound like a
Yes, I am Andy.
1920s?
It's a 1920s hospital. No anesthetic for you, boy.
Let me call my wife Camilla before I go under to tell her that I love her.
I'll
And
show up with like a blonde wig.
And then I actually call Camilla. She's like, never call here again.
Who is this?
This is your husband, Andy. I'm going in for my surgery now. Goodbye. You know what sucks about my wisdom teeth? Real quick here. You know how you have 4 wisdom teeth. Before I got my braces, they had to pull 2 teeth to make room. So the top wisdom teeth came in just fine. The bottom ones are impacted. I need to get them out. But I've got a bonus wisdom tooth up here at the top.
whoa, sick dude.
Yep.
You're a freak. Get out.
I have 5. I have 5 wisdom teeth. I am. I'm a freak. That bonus 5th one though, it's not even in though. It's just kind of hanging out. It's
Just
never.
have them get it while they're in there.
They're going to.
Have you ever heard of the Xavier School for Gifted Students? Is that your mutation, buddy?
I have an extra tooth.
Maybe extra tooth, man.
Scott Summers just beats you up for no reason now.
Call me. Nah.
Hey there, freak. I don't want to knock his glasses off in a fight.
You wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you? Take them off. Take them off. I wouldn't do that. That's not a good idea. You heard me, bitch. Take them off.
I saw Apocalypse this past
How was
week.
it?
I enjoyed it a lot more. I went in with medium expectations, and it actually exceeded it.
Okay.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Not as good as Days of Future Past, but I think right under that.
Okay.
But yeah, I liked it. Apocalypse was a good bad guy. He wasn't like the strongest bad guy, but like character wise, but he was good. But I think Magneto's story is probably the best out of the whole movie. But that's the other thing I always like about X-Men is they focus a lot more on character stories than like the Apocalypse event. Sure. So it was pretty nice. But yeah, it exceeded my expectations.
So, final story here in news: apartment complex demands that tenants like it on Facebook.
Demands?
Demands. A Utah apartment complex that ordered its tenants to like the property on Facebook is now backpedaling as the internet lashes out in this bizarre requirement. Tenants at City Park Apartments in Salt Lake City spoke out against the policy after finding a Facebook addendum taped to their doors last Thursday. Those who did not like the complex on Facebook, within 5 days of signing their lease, would be found in breach of agreement.
Holy fuck.
What?
Residents also had to let City Park Apartments post pictures of them and their guests on their Facebook page.
Ooh.
Can I have the job of just taking pictures in the bushes of these people in their houses?
Ooh, no, that's not cool.
And they were forbidden from posting any negative comments about the complex on any public forum or page.
Ooh.
See, if all these speculations weren't quite so black and white, I think it's completely reasonable. If they got bonuses for liking 5 days after the lease agreement and not get the fuck out, I think this would be totally
You
fine.
can get evicted for not liking your apartment. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and there's probably not a lot of legal things going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Utah, so.
Huh. Yeah, I would straight up tell my landlord, like, her face. I just go, fuck you.
No.
Yeah, just no.
Absolutely not.
Fuck you.
Ooh, I'm going to go see Popstar tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah. Camilla and I are going to Alamo.
Exciting. Dude, that place is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice as
But
fuck.
it's like holding fast at like 87% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I've heard it's very funny.
Yeah.
From a single source.
Oh, and like the internet, it's generally positive, so I'm
I
excited.
like the Lonely
Yep.
Island crew. I
I
think
like,
they're quite
and also
humorous.
I was sold when I saw that Judd Apatow was the producer / writer too. I was like, oh,
I don't know who that is. So
40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up.
he made he wrote,
Whoa.
Yeah, he made those.
Hold on, those are competing things. 40-year-old virgin and knocked up.
right. The
Get
40-year-old
it?
virgin got knocked up.
What was his good one? It was like super. I think. Oh, Super Bad. He did Super Bad.
All right, guys, that'll do it for this episode
Yeah.
of 3 Hit Combo Podcast. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3 Hit Combo Podcast, twitter.com/3 Hit Combo PC. Search for us on YouTube, 3 Hit Combo Podcast. And email us, 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. So, for Sam and Andy, this is Matt, signing out.